All right, guys, welcome back to Bricks Construction Series. Today we have the framers and we have the insulators back inside the building. Now, as you can see, the building is almost entirely blacked out. I believe this is the last week that they're going to be here. We're actually going to almost miss them at this point. They've been here, I think, for like, I want to say like 3.5 or almost 4 weeks now. So yeah, super excited to have the building completely blacked out. And as you can see, the framers are making a massive progress on the mezzanine and the platform. Dev did say that, fingers crossed, by the end of this week, based on the job schedule that the framers have, that the entire mezzanine should at least be structured out on the top and bottom. So you'll be able to see the completed walkway, aside from we won't have railings or anything up there. You'll be able to see structure for offices and the full completed structure for the lower end. So we're going to jump into a little bit of edit. Probably going to get Devin here at some point to talk about what the teams are doing and the progress that they're going to be making this week. But that is what we are currently expecting. So let's check out what they get done. So we also have Rock River back out here. There's a little bit of an issue with the sidewalk when you come from the office down to the main sidewalk here. There was like a lip that messed up during the settling process, creating a little bit of a tripping hazard. So shout out to the crew at Rock River. They're back out here today getting that fixed back up. They were actually here on Friday to get it dug back up, but due to some thawing issues with the ground, they said they needed to wait until it got a little bit warmer. Otherwise, they would have to just redo it again and again. So they're back out here today getting that re-poured. If you guys saw the videos, obviously from the new interior, they did a fantastic job. So just a very small issue to be fixed. Shout out to the crew for being back out here today to get that fixed. As you can see, a ton of progress going down today. They are running some conduit up there for electrical. Framers are getting a bunch of stuff knocked out. But let's talk to Dev and see what he says the game plan for this week is. What you got for us, Dev?
All right, so we got the electricians in here and they're gonna start running some main conduit from the panel, which is on the opposite side of the building where the mezz is. And so we're gonna run a main feeder to feed our sub panel that's gonna be on this side, which is gonna feed this entire side of the offices and the mezzanine. And at the same time, we got our framers finishing behind me, moving this way. And then we're gonna start sheeting the floor, hopefully putting up the fascia, which is the front here, this yellow line here. Hopefully we'll get that fascia up by the end of today. And then other than that, we're gonna start doing our mechanical, electrical, and plumbing rough-ins. And then after that's done, we'll start sheetrocking.
Hell yeah, so big progress going down on the building. As you know, we had a couple day delay just due to the framers issues. I don't know if we're gonna end up putting that video out. Obviously they had some personal life issues, which we resolved. It's all right, like shit happens. We just wish we had some communication from it. While that crew was here, they obviously did a ridiculously good job. You saw us posting a whole bunch of videos about them. We absolutely appreciate the work that they did, but new crew is in here getting rocking. So even though we had a couple day delay, that framing crew was in here on Saturday and they've worked, I don't know, like a 8-9 hour shift on Saturday. Yeah, so putting the hours in, making sure that they help us get caught up. So massive shout out to the new crew. So we're gonna keep rocking. All right, real quick, just to show you what the concrete team did. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of this before, but right back here, there was that little lip that people were catching their feet on, tripping on it. So they came in and they hand re-poured all of this today. Looks super good. So they're gonna hang out, kind of let this settle. But that is the fix that the concrete crew had to do. So no big deal, just a small spot that had to be hand re-poured, and we will be back to rocking. All right, and it is basically the end of the day now here. So let's just take a quick look at what these crews got done today. The framing crew got a massive amount of work done. Almost every single joist is up. I believe they're about to start putting the flooring down on the top. I don't know if they're gonna do any of that today. It'll probably be, pretty much all of it will be done tomorrow, I think Dev said. But yeah, there's only 20 minutes left in the day, so don't think it'll be done today, but massive progress. Also, blackout on the building. Let's just take a quick look around. There are only 2 small sections these little top parts by the window on either side that still have to be finished off in insulation can be blacked out, but otherwise that is 99% of the building that is done. So it has been a long time coming on the insulation. We are extremely stoked to have that part of it done. I mean, that's a big part of the aesthetic for the inside of the building, right? The matte black on everything. Obviously, we need to fill this place with a bunch more lights, spotlights, filming lights, but those will obviously be kind of contained to the filming locations. But yeah, big step in this building's aesthetic. And I mean, just being able to look at this mezzanine all the way down, having those floor joists done, is a very big deal. So extremely big progress. That is going to do it for construction series number 5, which means on 6, theoretically, we will have a floor up on top there. So yeah, we'll catch you guys later.